Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FMSCOUT. It is RDF and today's video we will be testing a tactic from Knap, and I have heard a lot of great things about this tactic. With this tactic I actually tested it with two teams, so I tested it with Dortmund and I tested it with Arsenal, and there is a perfectly good reason for that. With Knap, he tested this with Liverpool and he managed to score an incredible 92 goals with Mo Salah using this tactic. As the striker, I think the advice is play the striker on the right hand side that you want to score. And of course I want to see how great Haaland can do with this tactic, also want to see how great Pierre can do with this tactic. But before I get into it, before I start off, if you are new to this channel or you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. It helps us out immensely, but it also helps other people as they get to see this video also. And the more people that get to see this, the more people that get to use this fantastic tactic. So this tactic is a 4-4-2. The link will be in the description, but this tactic is a 4-4-2, and as you can see it is very attacking. We've got two wingers on the attack duty. We also have a central midfielder on the attack duty alongside the two advanced forward. So we're going to talk about the roles, the team instructions, and then finally we are going to check the results. The main purpose of this video of course is to see how much our strikers can score. So first we're going to see how much Haaland can score, and then after this test we're going to see how Aubameyang done with Arsenal. So in goal we have the sweeper keeper who has take fewer risk and tackle harder as the player instruction. For the full backs, they both are wing backs on support. They have identical instructions apart from the wing back has one more instruction. All those instructions are pass it shorter, cross from the byline, shoot less often, sit narrow, close down more, mark tighter and tackle harder. The extra instruction that the left back has is dribble more. For the two centre backs, they are both ball playing defenders and they also have identical instructions, and that only instruction is to pass it shorter. On the flanks we have two wingers, and again they have identical instructions, and those instructions are shoot less often, tackle harder and mark tighter. In central midfield we do have a deep lying playmaker. His instruction is pass it shorter, dribble less, close down more, tackle harder and mark tighter. And for the central midfielder on attack, he will be passing it shorter, take more risks, dribble more, shoot less often, tackle harder and mark tighter. And for the two strikers up front, they are both advanced forwards, but no, they do not have identical instructions. The striker on the left, he has take fewer risks, and the striker on the right, the main reason why we heard the main focus of the tactic, his instructions are pass it shorter, take fewer risks, shoot less often, roam from position, tackle harder and mark tighter. It will be interesting to see why the striker on the right hand side scores a lot more goals. I've got one guess and my only guess is the roam from position, but that is just my guess. For the team instructions, the mentality is on attacking. The attacking width is set to narrow with the pass into space approach play. For the overlaps, there is two overlaps. There is an overlap on the left and over on the right, and also the tactic has play out of defense. For the passing directness and the tempo, that is set in the middle. With the final third, the crosses is on low crosses and work ball into the box. With the dribbling, there is run at the defense. In transition, when the possession has been lost, there is counter press, and when the possession has been won, there is counter. When the goalkeeper is in possession, he will be distributing it to the fullbacks and he will be throwing it long. Out of possession, the defensive shape, there is offside trap activated alongside the much higher line of engagement, but the standard defense line, so there is no high defense line this tactic, it is on standard, and the defensive width is set to narrow, so force the opposition outside. This tactic also uses tighter marking, extremely urgent pressing intensity, prevent the short goalkeeper distribution and get stuck in. But now we have spoke about the tactic, we've gone through the instructions, let's now look at the results because I am dying to show you guys the results. So as you can see, Haaland scored 61 goals. You are hearing correct, by the way. You are hearing correct. Haaland scored 61 goals. And for Dortmund, they won the Bundesliga, playing 34 games, winning 31 of those, only drawing 1 and only losing 2, scoring 122 goals in the process. Now, if you check these stats, you will notice that Dortmund has dominated on most of the attacking statistics. So you can see here, when it comes to fouls against, shots per game, the conversion rate, the shots on target, the goals, and the goals per game, that is all Dortmund. And when it comes to the goals, everything is on Haaland. He's scored the most goals, he's got the highest expected goals, the best average minutes per goal, he's took the most shots, and he's got the most shots on target. He's got the most goals in the league with 51, with Royce scoring 23, so we have the two top goal scorers in the league. Haaland scored 61 goals in this tactic, playing on the right hand side as the striker. This tactic is awesome for those who want their striker to score many goals. Goal scoring strikers was a little issue on Football Manager 2020, and it seems that in Football Manager 2021 it has been fixed, and now also a little exaggerated, but it is what it is, and Haaland scored 61 goals in this save. We are now going to check the Arsenal results to see how much Aubameyang managed to score with this tactic. So here we are with the Arsenal test, and just like Dortmund, Arsenal managed to win the league. Oh, on equal points with equal goal difference. Wow. Arsenal won the league because I think they scored more goals. They managed to score 105, and absolutely no wonder why, because Aubameyang scored 60 goals using this tactic. That's just one less than Haaland. Haaland got 61, Aubameyang got 60, and that is in all competitions. You will notice that with this tactic, Arsenal also won the Europa Cup and the Carabao Cup alongside the Community Shield, with Aubameyang being the top goal scorer in all competitions. Absolutely incredible. When it comes to the Premier League, we will see that again, our two strikers were the top two strikers, so it's not just about the striker on the right, the striker on the left also scores a lot of goals. Aubameyang scored 32, Lacazette scored 23, which is all good news for Arsenal fans around the world. But looking at some other statistics, you will see Arsenal scored the most goals with the best goals per game, with the highest expected goals. They also completed the most dribbles with the highest average dribbles per game. When it comes to the assists, you will see that it's pretty much spread out. We have Bellerin, Tierney, Willian, Ceballos, Lacazette and Uber all on that list. So the assists seem to be spread through the squad. As you can see that Nelson's got 10, Partey has 11, Uber has 12, Willian has 13, Bellerin has 14 with Ceballos, Saka has 18 with 11 goals. He had a very good season, and Lacazette also has 18 assists. For those who are just generally interested in the tactic, you can see our attacking efficiency is very aggressive but also clinical. We are clinical in front of goal. General performance, and compared with the average in the league, we pretty much dominated most of the things, being the best team in the league. We scored the most goals per game with the highest expected goals per game. We do have a decent defensive record, but we do have the most shots per game also. And then we can also look at our defensive efficiency, and it pretty much seems quiet and impenetrable. We can also look at defensive efficiency, and you can see that it is also quiet and impenetrable. So defensively it seems we are solid, we are very great going forward. But that is it for this high scoring striking tactic. Haaland with 61 goals, Aubameyang with 60 goals. So how much goals can your striker get? Test this tactic out and let us know. It has been RDF. It has been a pleasure. If you are new or you haven't yet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I will see you soon. Please stay safe. Peace out, guys. Peace out.